Just been to take some photos of a house on Wilberforce Road, which is quite a long terrace street in the middle of the Knob Road area. And I thought I'd give you a bit of a guide around here. This is Bisley Street. Bisley Street is quite weird because it's got these ex-council maisonettes on, or council maisonettes. No doubt some of them are owned and some will be still under council occupation. But it then changes into Ivy Street down there, which is quite rare around here because normally the single street runs all the way up. Loads of work being done in this one. Look at the state of that. Massive clear out in one maisonette there. Quite a good mix of property here. It's the last road before the train line. So there's a train line that runs literally at the back of these maisonettes here, right the way up through Weston Park and right out the other end, out to the quarries in northwest Leicestershire. And as you can see, you've got like the old terraced houses here, and then they change into these maisonettes on both sides. So there's the split just there from one to the other. I'll show you the house now that we've just taken some photographs on. Please put your bins away. This is Wilberforce Road, and the house we've just put on the market is just over here. Look at the state of this. And I do think there's actually somebody living in there. Looks like there's a bed made, but just crap everywhere. Same again, look. Just been used as a dumping ground, smash window. Right, what a waste of a property. Doesn't look like there's anybody living in that one. The one we're putting on the market is that one there with the brown windows with the window open. Nice, been really well looked after. It's currently tenanted by a lovely family, but landlord's decided just to sell that property, hopefully to another landlord. I guess if it's in your own property, just like them ones up there, probably doesn't count. I had no idea this was there. Furniture hire, massive warehouse yard. And I've worked around here for years. So I'll take you through this way now. There's a little walkway under the railway. Wouldn't be a city walk around without the mandatory graffiti and Tesco trolley. This is bringing us now on to Raymond Road. Oh, hello pigeon. Loads of them, look. All up there. Got a nice home here, haven't they? No hassle. I wonder how much the pigeons are paying for their rent. Not as much as most people pay around here, I wouldn't have thought. So these terraced houses, just here, they're going to rent for between £750 and £950 per month. And this is Raymond Road, and it's pretty much the same all across this area until you hit Rowley Fields. They say that this will end up as housing at some point. This land has CCTV. If I get anybody fly tipping on this land, I'll be taking it into my own hands. You wish you wouldn't have done it. Legend. Good on you, MC Motors. Don't blame you at all. Right, we'll go back through this way and I'll show you a bit more on the other side where Wilberforce Road is. This area has changed loads over the last 15 years. Different types of people probably living here now than there was 15 years ago. Much younger population. It was a very sort of a lot of elderly people lived here because they'd lived here for a long time, but I guess as the sort of baby boom era is sort of not coming to an end, but maybe people that were born in the sort of 20s and 30s have got to like 70, 80, 90 years old, started moving on and either moving out into the bungalows or passing away. The people using this accommodation has changed quite a lot. It's Ivy Road, not Ivy Street. I was getting mixed up. It's Bisley Street and Ivy Road, not the other way around. But this, so go straight down there, right to the end. And that brings you down to like the river and the canal and towards town and the King Power football stadium. But you can't just drive straight through here now. I dare say you probably would have been able to originally, but they've now blocked a lot of them off. This is Easley Road. This is one of my favourite streets down this area because it's tree lined. And it's just got a really nice feel about it. Yeah, so I've sold quite a few houses down Easley Road. Really nice street. And the houses are really nice as well. They're a bit bigger than quite a lot of the terraced houses around here. They have quite unusual layouts, but loads of character and usually do quite well. But yeah, this is Wilberforce Road now again. And this bit where I'm standing right now, I'm guessing you would have been able to just like drive straight through here. But now it's got this, you can't any longer. Bins everywhere. Doesn't look too great in there, does it? And then this accommodation just here, I know is all student accommodation. It was newly built probably 10 to 12 years ago, I would guess. And a company I used to work for rented them all out. May have changed now, may not all be student, but a lot of it certainly was. The history behind this area is just absolutely amazing. It probably didn't change at all for like 70 years, and then has had a lot of change happen since this probably 80s and 90s, I would have thought. There's just some like real wasted space, which is really annoying. There's one here now. This is literally on Easley Road. What a waste. Like, could be a nice little playground, park area. It's just like a load of concrete by the looks of it now. It's definitely big enough to fit 2 houses on. Like, do something with it. What a waste. Yeah, one house there, one house there. There you go, look, it's just stuck in between those 2 buildings. A derelict factory on this side. I said house, but no, it's a derelict factory. And then a house on the other side there. So this will end up as flats at some point, I would have thought. And then we're up to Western Road, which is another massive terraced street which goes as far as the eye can see in that direction. Always found that little building quite weird. Looks like it's now a flat or a dwelling of some form. We've done a full circle and we're back to Bisley Street now. That little tour was of interest for you. Loads more to come, as I've said before. And if you've got any suggestions about where to go that might be quite interesting, weird, not dangerous necessarily, but something that might pique the interest, feel free to drop it in the comments below. Have a great day.